Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Think of every great person who ever walked this earth. Every king, every scholar, every scientist, behind each one of them was a single hand. That hand never sat on a throne. It never held a sword. It never wore a crown. But that hand did something no army in history has ever been able to do. It rocked a cradle, and inside that cradle, the future rulers of this world were nurtured, shaped, and loved into existence. Today, we speak about the greatest being in any human life, the one we call mothers. Close your eyes for a moment and remember the day you entered this world. You knew nothing. You could not speak. You could not walk. You could not even express hunger. You were completely helpless, entirely dependent on the mercy of another human being. And in that state of total vulnerability, who held you? Who stayed awake through the darkest hours of the night just to make sure you were breathing? Who sacrificed her own comfort, her own sleep, her own dreams so that yours could begin? It was your mother. A father may be the pillars of a home, but a mother is its soul. And when the soul departs, even the strongest pillar crumbles. People across centuries have made the claim that a woman is of lesser reason. This phrase has been weaponized for generations to diminish, belittle, and silence women. But let me ask you something. When Allah created this world and decided how new life would come into existence, who did He entrust with that sacred responsibility? Not man. He gave that trust to woman. An entire human being, every bone, every heartbeat, every breath, is formed and nurtured inside a mother's body for 9 months. If this is a lesser reason, then lesser reason built the entire human race. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not say heaven lies beneath the feet of the powerful. He did not say it lies beneath the feet of king of warriors. He said Jannah lies beneath the feet of your mother. This is not poetry. This is divine truth. Allah chose the love of a mother as the closest earthly reflection of His own mercy. In the Quran, Allah describes Himself as Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, both derived from the word Rahim, meaning the womb of a mother. The mercy of God is linguistically rooted in the word for a mother's womb. Think about that. Let it settle in your heart. Let me ask you something deeply personal. Have you ever seen your mother cry alone? Not in front of you, quietly, in a corner, when she thought no one was watching. She never showed you her exhaustion. She woke every morning, carried every burden, cooked every meal, mended every wound, and still greeted you with a smile. Because to her, your peace was worth more than her own. She buried her own ambitions so that your could grow. She silenced her own pain so that you would never feel unsafe. Every dream she gave up, she gave it up for you. Every prayer she whispered in the dark, she whispered it for you. And today, every success you celebrate, every degree you hold, every salary you earn, the foundation of all of it is the sleepless night of a woman who asked for nothing in return except that you thrive. To the younger generation, I say this: the world has spent centuries trying to prove that woman is weak. But history tells a different story. Every civilization that rose to greatness did so on the backs of mothers who raised warriors, thinkers, and prophets. When Allah wanted to save Musa from Pharaoh, He did not send an army. He guided a mother's hand to place her child in a basket and trust the river. When a city was to be built in the middle of a barren desert, the one who ran between hills searching for water, the one whose footsteps became a ritual of faith performed by millions to this day, was Hajra. a woman, a mother. At every turning point in human history, a mother was present, quietly, patiently, powerfully. If your mother is alive today, do not waste this moment. Call her, sit with her, hold her hand, tell her you love her, even if the words feel heavy on your tongue, because a day will come, and it comes for all of us, when you will want to hear her voice one more time, and all you will find is silence. And if she has already left this world, then honor her with your prayers. Give charity in her name. Live with the values she placed in you, because her light does not die when she does. It lives on inside you. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world, and that hand belongs to your mother, the greatest protector you have ever known, the greatest teacher you never fully credited, the greatest love you will spend your entire life trying to repay. May Allah grant all our mothers the highest place in Jannah. Ameen.